Hey guys, thank you for attending my Pampered Chef. Of course, got Pampered Chef on the mind. My Tupperware party. I've done it annually. This is like now my third year because I love the Fridge Smarts. I probably wouldn't have had one, but then I found out that the long ones were in, and I was like, hey, why not host a party? Because to believe it or not, Tupperware parties are actually they're so out of style that when you host one, they're actually quite successful because no one hosts them anymore. So if you want to host a party, host one with Allison. She's really great. She's very knowledgeable. She's been around for a long time, and she will help you out, whether it's a warranty item, questions, how to reuse, whether she's getting commission or not. She's absolutely phenomenal for that. So anyways, yeah, so if you want to host a party because it's totally worth it. You don't even worry. Don't order off of me. Just host your own party, right? Okay, so I got these from Costco yesterday, and this is the perfect size. I threw them in my fridge yesterday because I didn't have time to throw them in my bin. So I'm gonna do it now because I looked at them and I'm like, oh wait, they look like they're starting to get a little wet on the inside. So I find these sizes actually fit in this bin quite easily, and I don't know how many times I've forgotten to put these in and then realize, like, I don't know, 4 or 5 days later, close to the expiry, that shoot, I'm gonna have to use these up or they are going in the garbage because I've, like she said, you throw away how much, $100 in produce a month, one of the ladies said. So there you go. It is chocked full, which is nice. Put my lid on. The one thing I learned last time was if sliding this little guy here and how to read it. This is one thing, I don't know if Allison you've told yet, but if you match the words with the words and the pictures and you don't know what to slide it to, you just, so I have green beans in here and I find the picture, and I don't think I've ever not found a picture unless I found a smaller container, then I just check another one. But anyways, it looks like green beans. I see peas. Funny thing, I don't see green beans on here, unless I'm blind. But anyways, I see peas, looks close enough. So if you see here, it says peas are in this column. It matches the circle here. So if this was sitting over here and I know it's here, I'm gonna slide it to the left, my left. If you had carrots, it's in the middle, you just slide it to the middle. And so if your lid's on backwards and the words don't match, that's not gonna work. Anyways, that was one cool tip I learned, I think last year she told me. Lastly, I had blueberries in here, and she talked about this for her cheese and her meats. I would love to have put this in the half size of this, but I'm using it right now and I must only have one. I thought I had a couple. So I'm gonna put this on top, this lid on top, right? So now this will fit in my fridge nicely. And I like to put my berries in something flat because they don't squish each other. So I'll just show you my fridge here quickly. If this is, now I have a commercial size fridge, so it's pretty massive. I usually do all my fridge mates here kind of thing is what I do. And if I have to go up higher, I will. But now I have this little skinny guy that could probably pop into one of those or a drawer. So I have this drawer, it's not really organized well. That's my cheese, but I can put it into this drawer, a cool drawer. The other thing I use that I want to choose my blueberries in was this size. But in this one, I actually have my pepperoni sticks. I don't know, I leave them in the plastic. I don't know if I should or not. Allison, tell me otherwise. But that's what I usually do with my sandwich meats. I leave them in the plastic and I put them in this just so, I don't know, wetness, I don't know. Anyways, that's what I do there. The one thing, not that I want to replace it, but this thing is so big that this is what I want to sort of replace. I want to keep it for big things like carrots or lots of apples or lots of peppers because they're so big and awkward, right? So in here, I kind of have a mix of stuff. You can see I have peppers in here and I have my cucumbers. Now, I don't know, I'm gonna be honest. Peppers, cucumbers, yeah, they're different categories, but they seem to do all right. Usually I have cucumbers and a thing of celery in here, but we have kids eat cucumbers all the time, so I usually buy 6 or 9 of these at a time. I often buy the, what are they called? Imperfect cucumbers. You usually get an extra 2 cucumbers in the bag, and it's about the same price as buying 2 packs of 3s. So what I want to buy is the container that is a half like this, so I can put all my long cucumbers in it and my celery in another, and so that I'm only pulling out one bin, not this giant bin. I've done it for the last 2 years, and it is what it is. So I'm just wiping the top of this because there's a bit of moisture. I'm gonna have to grab another cloth and wipe a little in here. My husband hates pulling out all this stuff, and he just thinks I should throw it all in the drawer, and I'm like, did you see the cucumber the last time you threw it in the drawer? Like, I can cut these and they look like they're freshly cut after a day or 2. If you throw a cucumber in the fridge that's cut, it's gonna shrivel up, and like Allison said, it sucks all the moisture out, which is why it kind of shrivels. So anyhow, that is these big honking things. And this would be really great if you want to put some apples and all that kind of stuff in it as well. Otherwise, I also use these little guys. I put in my cut. You were looking for ideas, Allison. My lemons and limes. I use that. I have, now I'm kind of curious your thoughts on this, Allison. I have cut fruit. So I just sort of put it in the middle. I seal it off. I don't know what your thoughts on if I should be moving it to a different slider. I have strawberries in this one. A full clam of grapes usually fits in this. Half the time you might have to take maybe a cup worth out, but someone will eat them, right? So if you can see, I stack, can you see? I got 2 in here deep, and then I'm gonna put, again, these 2, sorry, on top, or you can do 2 of these on top. And I love how they accent each other. So here, actually I've got watermelon in that one, and this one I have a single pepper, and this last one I have broccoli in it. This one's broccoli. And honestly, guys, the stuff does last. It's absolutely incredible. I've had lettuce for weeks. Like she said, cucumbers, like, well, if they don't get eaten, weeks. Anyways, I'll stop now, and hopefully you guys all have a great day. We'll talk to you soon. Hopefully you find something you like. Bye.